Hi guys, Mr. Jaeger here, and welcome back to Tarkov with a little twist. So, in the last episode, we finally had some shooty shoot, and we had some much needed combat, resulting in me gathering up some rather nice bits and pieces of gear, which I will have to admit is very much needed. We very much needed this. But unfortunately, as with all things, we still need to go and continue onwards. So, in terms of progression, we're still level, like, what? Yeah, we're level 4. We do have the ability to add some skill points in, which is nice. I will add... I mean, mag drills is something we're just going to naturally get up anyway. I will increase the search by another one. I think search is probably going to be the big one to sort of look into. There are other skills to look into as well. I think vitality is one that I will need to look into, as that's going to be something you need to have on the medical station, I believe. But at this moment, not that essential, I'll be honest. It's really not. But what is essential is for us to go back into the zone to grab more gear, as we kind of want to start looking more seriously into moving away from customs, at least for the moment. What we will do, though, is we will grab... Yeah, we'll insure all these items. It's a bit of a weird take to use the SV98 as a main weapon when going into a zone like, say, customs. But, yeah. Yeah. Right. Into the fray we go. Okay. It's about to get ugly. Enjoy. Thanks, game. Right. Perfect. So, now that we've got ourselves a full set, what I can start doing... Now that I got myself a full set, I can now start looking more seriously into purchasing gear that allows me to stay alive. This is crucial in order to try and get our levels up, as well as, obviously, survive the raids more. But at the moment, what I want to do now, more than ever, is just build up the... Now, the next stage I want to do is focus on building the hideout. So, the more we do... Happy days. That's going to be useful. So, the more I can build up the hideout, the more effective we can get back into the shit in case of the stuff. I kind of wish I could have done the... I kind of wish I could have gotten to the air raid. The airdrop. Oh, nice. Very nice. However, you're number 18. Good. Okay, the APS could be a clutch if we get out of this raid. Right, cool. But yeah, so at the moment, the plan for this particular series of raids is to try and build up equipment, build up the, get a decent amount of cash maybe, or get some equipment, or do something, just so I can build up the hideout, because I think that's going to be super clutch. Rolling with an SV98 was not how I envisioned my low-level character would be, but we'll roll with what we've got. I have the means to survive a semi-decent range engagement, but I can't run around like a helter-skelter, which kind of sucks. Okay. Okay, that sounded close. I mean, this EOTech is actually a pretty solid piece of kit. Like, if you're new to Tarkov or you're new to the SPT and you want a site, just any site, I could thoroughly recommend this one. Right. Well, the gods very kindly answered my prayer about an airdrop, so I don't think I'll be that lucky again. Oh, that was close. Praise the God Emperor. Okay. Well, that answers that question. Okay. That would have been very bad for me if that hit. Okay. Thought I had something. Come on. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're out. Jesus Christ. That's a lesson to learn. That is a very important lesson to learn. Do not get distracted. Fuck me. I mean, I made that bastard pay for it, but fuck. That almost cost me. That almost cost me my life. I got out. I didn't get the kill on the dude, but that's something to know for future reference. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that almost killed me. Yeah, no kills. It doesn't count. Okay, that is a lesson I've learnt, though, for 2 reasons. What I mean by lesson learnt, apart from the don't loot while you know there's a bad guy in front of you. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness, that is bad. Yes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. God. That was bad. Right, let's take that lesson and go forward not to do that again. That was close. I could have died. I very easily could have died, but the armor saved my fucking hide. If it wasn't for the armor, I would have died. 100%. Not even going to question it. That is bad. That is bad. But we alive. We got out just in time, and I think that shot I landed on that prick was definitely, yeah. That definitely saved my bacon. Even if I had the fucking Calloc, I wouldn't have been able to, like, unless I had a well, basically a Salewa with a full Salewa with, which good luck trying to find those things as well. Jesus Christ. Okay. And we return to our camp. A little bit worse for wear, but nonetheless alive. Which is more than I could say for other things. But more importantly, we got out. We got out and we made it. Just. I think the term just is as a fair assessment of that entire thing. Jesus Christ. I don't know what that guy who shot me... Oh, he was obviously a PMC, for sure. But the other factor... Nice. Good shit. I almost can do the second one. That's actually kind of nice. Sweet. Okay, well, the heating is there at least. So that means my... all by about a little bit. Oh, well, can't complain. Right, magazine gets full. Yeah. Thank you, Armor. Major appreciations. Very much major appreciations. Jesus Christ. Right, anyway. I think what I'll do is I'll sell the P226 because that's not compatible with magazines that I've got. And I will sell to Mechanic these items because... And... Well, I'll see what the working LCD does for us, but we definitely can get rid of the Sabo slugs. We'll keep the Stark E for that one. I'm tempted to sell the AK 545. Reasons is primarily because although the SAG 545 is good, like it's a good gun, I'm not going to dispute that. It is extremely limited in terms of... Yeah, it's extremely limited in terms of... Oh, there we go. Get there. Yeah, it's extremely limited in terms of combat capability. It's only a semi-auto. It only can do... Yeah, like it's not something that I would say is worth it. I'll sell this. Sell this, definitely. Find an AK which deserves better. So either an AK-74U or an AK... Well, an AK-74U, but I think I need a more modern one. But that's something we can worry about in the next so runs. And I also have a SKS as well, which is important. I might want to swap to that at some point. To be fair, it's tempting to do that in this realm. I mean... This is currently my highest. This is my highest DPS at the moment. Oh boy. Right, med station. We need. Yeah. This is the reason why we also need to like gear up more. Because otherwise we're going to be struggling severely. Right. Pop that into there. We need the medical, so you go into here. Actually. What we can do. Question. Traders. Therapist. Give me one of those. Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah. And what we'll do is we'll pop the medical pouch into here. Grab you into here. And there we go. So, medical pouch. At least we can have some benefits to that. I will get the Calox in that from that. I think... Calog B. That's Scorpion. Artem. It's 12,000 a pop, I realize, and there's that. It's not cheap by any stretch of the imagination. However, it is a lot better than nothing. Right, aluminium, Caloc, so you're on that, you're on that. Do we have any surgery kits? Can we get a surgery kit? Because a surgery kit would be super clutch. No. We can't. Bollocks. Okay. Well, that sucks. That's not bad. To get level 1 for that, that's pretty solid. Yeah, that works. Okay, 39,000. But all the ammo's in there. Boom. Problem solved. Right, okay. That's better than nothing. Volkov is not interested in anything we've got. We've got good stuff for them. Don't really have any decent ammo for the pistols, which kind of sucks. Tactical foregrip. Not really, doesn't it? Well, that'd be hilarious. 6L23 and screws. Okay, I see what that is. That's kind of hilarious, I'm not going to lie. Glock 1921. Oh, the new one. Oh, okay. You have access to something decent, but not really. Skier, what do you got? Apart from the golden Chieftain Mark III. You do have the 9x19. Which is the better one, if I'm not mistaken, he says. Well, it's got better rear sights to it, at least. And 19 rounds instead of 17 rounds. But this is the machine pistol variant, which is better than the other shit, so who knows. Right, anyway. I think another run into customs is probably a safe bet. Okay. Okay, in we are. Okay, let's make our way to the far side. Right. Yeah. If we're quick, we should be able to get to the other side of dorms before shit hits the fan. But yeah, no, like, I don't feel personally confident in pushing for Ground Zero, as I absolutely detest that map. It is honestly one of my least favorite maps in all of the Escape from Tarkov franchise, and it is something that just does not... It just does not feel to me like a fair beginner's map. Customs, when it was like... And I mean, I've been playing Tarkov on and off since about around 2017, 2018. That was when I first started. Yeah, that's dorms. That's dorms. And just leave so you can do your thing. By all fucking means, you guys go absolutely mental. There we go. Let me just avoid having to deal with you. Thank you. Major appreciations. You do you. It's more than fine. You have a fantastic day murdering each other inside a building. But no, as I was attempting to say, I do not... as I said, I've been playing Tarkov on and off, since about late 2017, early 2018. And for a long time I didn't play it, because of the frustrations of the PvP mode. Because, again, it's the shit side of PvP, and to be fair, fuck's sake. Yep. Fucking sniper. Fucking sniper scav. Not good. Coming in clutch like a fucking Chad. Right. This is why we need surgery. God damn it, game! It's fucking goons. We're gonna have to bolt it. It's the fucking goons. Yeah, it's the goons. Fuck these guys. Of all the people who I despise, the goons are just irritating as shit because they'll spawn right on fucking top of you. That's twice now. But that raid I've had to fucking call off. Oh, god damn it. It's like we escaped by the fucking skin of our teeth, which is great. I'm happy. I'm not dead. It's a good thing. But at the same time, it's like, oh, just fuck off. Because I didn't even see where the fuck he was shooting from, but I know I went past him. If you give me a run through, I swear to God. You fucking prick, game. How the fuck else was I supposed to do stuff? I was literally shot in the sodding stomach. If anything, you should give me fucking points for surviving. Yeah, fucking stomach. Like, the fact that we have found that stash with the food and the drink inside, I'm not gonna lie, that came in clutch. That came in such clutch. I was hoping to grab the other shit as well, but unfortunately, when I heard the footsteps, I just heard the footsteps out of the right-hand side of my ear, and I'm like, they're fucking chasing me. I know they're fucking chasing me. So, and for that to go through and to bugger my chest is meaning that my chest armor took the brunt of it. Which is great. Kept me alive. Thank you, armor. But, fuck. Right. Well, that's 2 runs that have had to have been cancelled early due to injury, which I'm not happy about. And it is beginning to beg the question, do we say, fuck it, I need to complete a mission on Ground Zero to try and... Okay, that's Mechanic, that's Ragman, that's Scorpion, Artem, Tarkov. Like, it feels like there is... It feels like there's a ever-shrinking amount of... Yeah, it feels like there's an ever-shrinking amount of options when it comes to what we need to do next. I could take the AK in as a form. I could take the AK-74U as a weapon. It'll be risky because I'll have to be ducking, weaving, and diving. But if I get, for example, the... Oh, but no, the gas analyzer's like after the Soleil was. And I need to find a pile of meds so I can then use the things for that. Unless I can somehow miraculously get it from... Nope, didn't think so. Oh, that would be fantastic. Oh! Okay. Thanks? Question mark? Thank you, Phase Control Relay. Thank you, Fence. Med Station? I don't have enough to now. Well, actually, no, I do. I can sell stuff. I can very much sell stuff. Mechanic, would you be so kind as to take one of these items? I think I will sell the Stark SE5, and I will sell the PP. The PP needs to be sold. It's a good gun. I like it. Don't get me wrong, but there are more important things at the moment. Yes. I'll also sell the Makarovs I've got because I've got an APS. If it wasn't for the fact that I got the APS, I'd be fine, and I wouldn't sell the Makarovs. But because the Makarovs I've got, all right, we'll sell the Makarovs to Mr. Mechanic. Oh my god, that's honestly... Oh, it's so good. Because more importantly, we can get this. We'll need to do something about... Well, you can buy the S-March Tourniquet. I'll need to figure out who I can buy this from. I know therapists after sanitary standards. But it would be so wonderful I could do that, because then I could get Saber kits. But we need to find the shortage ones first. But more importantly, I need to have this one. Where can I buy those? Can I buy them? No, I can't buy them anyway, god damn it. And I need a car first aid kit. There's just not enough, is there? There really isn't, is there? But we got medical, which also means I can heal myself a little bit more because we got 28 horsepower, HP. But we can make the Salewas. If I can find a couple first aid kits, car first aids, that's something. That is something. Right. I feel like we need to go back in. There's no other way to describe it. We have to go in. I'll need to drink a singular water. Crackers is taking the piss, but not really a lot I can do. Toothpaste would be nice to find those things, but no. I mean, in terms of tasks, you would just be Emicon on ground 0. That's like 1200 EXP. Ragmap Mechanic would give us 15,000 rubles and 3,800. You would be 1,600 plus Mozzie and a gun and ammo. And I need to kill people on ground 0, which I'm not exactly adverse to, but yeah. I've already killed a few people, but... Right. We probably need to... Yeah. Not a lot I can do, is there? Not really. Oh, the PS. Which actually is not great, but it's better than nothing. What ammo do you guys have, actually, to be fair? Right, what do you have? Okay, US is terrible. FMJ is better than nothing. SP is pretty fucking atrocious. US is... terrible. Like anything less than 20 pen is kind of pointless in my mind. So we might as well sell the ammo and get your value for that. This is PS, which is not great, but it'll do. You are FMJ. Okay, so those two are salvageable. You're terrible, aren't you? Yes, you're absolutely atrocious, so I will sell you. God, this is probably going to be this is going to be most likely the most painful part of this entire grind for me. Everything else is like, okay, I can sort of barely manage with what we've got. But single mag. Right. Fantastic. Okay, so all we need now is just a singular salt, and you're set. You needs a singular toothpaste. Workbench just needs a singular one of those. Shooting range almost can get stuff sorted, but we need the machine parts and the other things. And shooting range isn't what I would consider to be a high priority. But we're getting there. We just need to now crack the nut of stuff, so nothing else we can really do. Right, what I'll do is I'll try and find a means of having food, but I think I'm going to have to go and eat some crackers and pay a fuck ton for them. Well, we return once again to customs. At this point, as much as it feels like we have to probably go into into the realm of Ground Zero, I feel like we have to at least try getting... We need to try and get some more stuff done in Customs. Because Customs has so far been both a blessing and a curse. But if we can try and get ourselves... If we can try and get ourselves in Customs and get some good stuff in there, we can perhaps make a push towards other stuff. I'm inside somewhere. Not the worst spot, but not the best. Relays there, no body. Moving. Right. If we can get a raid where we're not interrupted by someone, that would be appreciated. Clutch. Well, we can sell the batteries. Is there grenades? No. Alright. We've got a limited amount of time to get in and out, but if we can do this... Okay. We've got a few stashes over by military checkpoint. Depending on how busy it gets, I might try and push towards that, as the stashes seem to be our most reliable source of decent stuff. That's actually quite massive. I could try and push towards... Well, I am full. My character is full and I've got good stuff. Let's bail. Okay. Okay, let's bank this. Let's bank what we've got. Was that necessary? No. Did that feel good? Fuck yes. Perfect. But yeah, no. The hand drill is probably the most crucial of them, because that's like one of the first major things you need for the hole in the wall. And yeah, that the hole in the wall is going to be a bitch, because the debuffs that you get from it is absolutely insane. It's really bad. Oh my god. It's terrible. Yeah, it's terrible. But I'm hoping that we can recover from that, at least somewhat. Well, I'm hoping that when I do get to that stage, it's not going to be that bad. I'm going to have to be very careful with what I upgrade. I think it's the water collector that's the biggest hurdle, which if I don't do that, if I just focus on all my other leveling shit and don't get the water collector, at least then I can go, right, okay, there you go. So yes, there you go. Did I really need to do that to that guy? Was he in a position to bug me? No. But I needed that kill. Just for my sake. So, another run successfully done. And much needed items, including food, were gained. Including the dry fuel, which I honestly... And my first set of euros. 40 euros. I'm sorry, 48 euros. There we go. So, happy days. We've got euros. And sugar. Anyway, we got our character ready. He's done into that run. Where's the crackers? There's the crackers. Right. There we go. And once again, we send him to the front. So, I think we'll need... I think this episode will probably do... Will probably be the last episode where we just sold... Well, we'll focus on getting a few... Like, one or two more runs done for customs. And then, in the next episode, I will try to push more for Ground Zero. At least in the sense of bum rushing through Ground Zero so I can start getting on with the tasks. Because obviously, first 2 episodes was all about trying to get ourselves sorted. Now we're getting ourselves sorted. We need the ability to survive outside of customs. So, let us see if we can survive. We're in, actually a pretty okay spot. Immediately onside a stash. Okay. Oh! Okay. That's actually quite good. If not to... Yeah, if not to sell, if not to use, then at least we can sell and make a decent profit off that. Is he in the rocks? No, he's... Pevco, good, good. Car battery. That's actually kind of important. Yeah, we're going to try and see if we can make it to the storage. Bit of a risk pushing towards... Yeah, it's a risk to push towards storage, but I feel like we need to get to storage. Because storage has the best possibilities. And to be fair, if we're careful with our loot and careful with our progression, we might be able to get there to see... We might be able to get there after the shit has kicked the fan. Nope. Someone's in front of us. Well, I got the instincts to hide when yeah. Thank fuck for these headphones. Right, we gotta pull. We gotta pull back. If we can find that fucker, maybe, but rather not give the bastard a free shot. Like, if there's one tip I can give anyone through bitter experience, whoever wants to learn Tarkov, just... Fuck, I'm like half distracted, keeping my eyes peeled for the rear. But if there's one thing I've learned through playing this game, is know when to run. When is it a good time to run? When is it a good time to flee? Are you in control of all of the situation? If yes, then sure. Or if yes, but, you know, if no, but you're fairly certain of how to, or, you know, but you know that you've got the means to survive a shit, then yeah, you could go for it, but, you know, on your head be it. But if you have no guarantee of any survival of it, then no, don't do it. Back out, run away. Getting out of the raid is far greater than any kind of combat attempt, you know, dream of whatever could be. Just, yeah, that's why I do what I do. If I'm with someone, you can be a bit more aggressive. You can be a bit more, you know, playing to your strengths, because you and someone else working together, naturally, gonna do better than not. But with this kind of mode, I'm way more fucking careful. You have to be in order to, like, you have to be extremely rat-like. And I say rat-like as if it's like sort of a bad thing. It's not. But it is the best description for what I am doing. I'm not playing as a, you know, oh, I'm an honorable soldier who goes to the front. It's like, no, fuck you. I'm stabbing you in the back, because then it guarantees you can't shoot back. Okay, that's good. Right. Could have gone for the other one, but I think given the fact that we were very heavy and running around like that, I also got a good fucking weapon, the OPSKS, which it's an SKS that I can mount a scope on, which is going to be super clutch. Like, that is going to be beneficial. So, I would say that's a pretty solid run. And kind of shows at least my method of play, which is let the fuckers come to me. I'll happily end their lives. Oh, that was kind of clutch. I'm not gonna. Oh, no, that was satisfying. That was just. I could hear the fucker coming, and I'm like, because I saw him in the distance, and I'm like, okay, I'm either gonna run for my life, trying to take care of this, or I'm gonna try and. Ooh, nice. Okay, so yes and no. Good in the sense of yeah, I'm doing this. Bad in the sense of if I die, I'm gonna have to manually fucking heal. Shit. But no. So, no, that run was solid. That was a solid run. Definitely happy with that. I almost died to someone else, but I was able to get the fucker in the distance. And that SV98, that felt good. That honestly felt great. I'm not going to lie. Especially the one solid crack hit. Oh, it's actually getting addictive doing that, not going to lie. Right. We're back, and more importantly, I got some cash from that. So that run was actually a really solid run. We got these things, which actually comes up pretty handy. Fucking SKS with a scope on it. Huh. Okay, that's actually pretty freaking awesome. And although, unfortunately, it is damaged, here's a cool thing. So, although you can't... it's not showing to you guys as of yet, because we've yet to unlock the thing, we can actually make a repair kit that will not only repair this to... well, not only will we be able to repair this to be able to get it to, like, the maximum, but we can also remove the permanent degradation on this weapon, which I think is actually a really useful thing. But I also think I found my weapon for running in... yeah, I think we found the weapon that will run with in the ground zeros for the next run. We've got an SKS proper edition as well, but I mean, to be fair, if I take the bit that's damaged, which is the but it's OPSKS barrel, and that's the thing that has this. That's the thing that's currently degraded? Question mark? Or is it the receiver? Gas tube? Or is it... no, it's got to be the barrel. I get the barrel out. No. Is it the gas tube? No. Is it the whole thing? Magazine? Well, the dust cover doesn't really make any sense. The stock doesn't make any sense. So it's a dovetail mount, LRP mount. Pop that for the time being on there. What is... it's that thing. But I don't see the SKS. Okay, there we go. SKS 520. Oh no, that's the other gun. Right, you are... right, hang on. I think I fucked this up somehow. Right, OPSKS versus OPSKS stock. Is it... what the fuck? What exactly is causing this thing? Is it just the OP... if I go inspect it for here... right, uninstall. Right, cool. Trigger assembly.
Okay. Okay, and then uninstall. Right. I'm guessing you can't get this thing unless you... Yeah, no, you can't. Oh. Okay. Ah, but question, does that now mean... Yeah, that's what I thought. I can put it onto... Whereas this one actually had asked for a dovetail mount. Shouldn't mean anything. But... Yeah. Right. Okay. So... Yep. Best as we can do. So, unfortunately, all we can do is just repair it to the best of its abilities. Which is a bit of a shame. So 74. It's awkward, but there's nothing I can do. Alas. But still, we tried. We tried. And I could still buy decent ammo, but yeah. So, crucially, we actually had this as well, which is pretty nice. So, on the positive... Yeah, on the positive, we have got ourselves the relay. We've got the weapons. We've got the relay, we've got the equipment. We've got all the things we need. We just now need to... We just now need to get on and complete some of the tasks in Ground Zero. As much as I don't want to, I know I need to do it. Because otherwise we're going to end up like... Yeah, we're going to end up taking forever to get to the point. So, we got to do it. Oh, I need 3 of those. Yes. Magnet will do. I need 3 energy saving lamps. Obviously... am liking me at level 2, but that's going to be another thing. Nutrition unit, we just need salt. Workbench, we just need screws. And lavatory, we just need toothpaste, which is nice. But yeah, so that'll probably be it for today, guys. Hope you appreciated that. It's been a pretty, it's been a mental series of episodes. I mean, oh my god. The sheer chaos of what's been going on. It's kind of ridiculous. Especially with all of the... Yeah, especially with all of the fighting that we've been having at the moment. And the, like, last-second.com shit is ridiculous. It honestly is ridiculous how much shit is going on at the moment. But what we are going to do, though, is we are going to go into the thick of it for Ground Zero, at least. So we can have the fun part of going into that part of the map. Yay! But that's for another time. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out. Thank you all so very much for watching. Do let me know what you think of this kind of content in the comment section down below. It's my first time running through this game in this form. So I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. This is Mr. Jaeger signing out.